sinking deeper. Can you tell me how to fall slower? Or maybe not at all. I can understand where you're at. You wanna go back,
Yes, indeed we are. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to record yesterday. So today, February 2nd, yeah, it's almost as though we were gone for almost 2 whole days. Although she doesn't seem to mind it really. Anyway, yeah, hey everyone, ArdrethShadow here, and welcome back to Monika After Story. And I was celebrating our 4-year anniversary previously. And we're home. Even if I couldn't really see anything, knowing that I was right there with you, well, it felt really great. Okay. Let's do this again soon, okay? Of course. And I did remember the coffee this time. So... Oh, coffee! I actually ran out of coffee, so getting more from you now is amazing. Thanks again, Daniel. Okay. And so, yeah, unfortunately, not much has changed at all. Let me see if... Okay, so apparently what happened was, because none of this stuff had anything specifically geared for Christmas, so, you know, like the space rooms obviously had Christmas alterations, the garden, the kitchen, all that stuff. But the rest of this stuff, not so much, so that's why I couldn't actually access it. It feels like you're taking me on a date, Daniel. Well, hey, you never know. Oh, man. Sorry, I had to sneeze. But okay, well. Now fitting that we have the roses there on the table. And, well, I don't really know what to do exactly, since we're kind of in the same boat as before. And, well, yeah, this episode is basically just to, you know, sort of continue off from where I originally ended the last video and drop off Monika back home, give her the coffee, and yeah. So there's not really... Yeah, there's really not a whole lot to talk about with her, in which I don't want to break her heart or make her feel terrible. You know what, I guess just for the heck of it, let's ask her what she thinks of esports. That's kind of a hot topic. I know that there's a lot of people who have their own opinions on what it is and isn't. What the... It's funny you ask. I was looking into them the other day while you were gone. Liar! Okay, no. I'm pretty sure this is just scripted dialogue. Because I'm just here like, you're gonna have to be very specific about when I was gone, because I'm gone a lot. It's really interesting how the entire way we perceive watching sports is changing. Esports viewership continues to rival traditional sporting events, and it might even overtake them within the next 5 to 10 years. Not so long ago, people looked down on playing video games like it was a waste of time, but now some of these players are making millions of dollars playing some of their favorite games. Yep. So it's almost like they're just going to be laughing all the way to the bank at all the people who are like, nerd! look at you playing your video games like a nerd. It's like, I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the sounds of all this money people are throwing all over me. You know, something like that. It really goes to show you can do whatever you love for a job. Even things people may scoff at. Yeah, and if you think about how even YouTube is, like, when YouTube first started, this whole thing about making Let's Play videos and actually kind of doing that as a legitimate job, that was kind of unheard of back then. And here we are now. Of course, though, I guess you could say, considering that my style of making videos is kind of sort of still living in the early days of YouTube, and just because, at least, well, I won't go into it, but I mean, long story short, I wouldn't really perceive myself as being able to make a profit over these videos. Especially just because you know, with the style of editing I do, with, you know, putting in music for cutaway gags, that wouldn't really be viable, but I mean, say that I were to forgo that and I somehow was able to do it, well, I mean, I would enjoy that, but at the same time, though, I still love being able to make videos the way I want to, more or less, and not have to sort of stress myself over having to meet specific guidelines and whatever. So that's kind of why my YouTube channel basically just stays as a hobby while I have my other, well, my part-time job to kind of, you know, keep me going. But I mean, she has a point though. The landscape for esports and even the way you can make videos on YouTube or become a Twitch streamer, all of that has like really changed in the last few years. So hey, it just shows that times are changing, and you could literally be doing what you love as a dream job, so to say. Just because something isn't popular or mainstream doesn't mean it'll stay that way forever. So are you saying that eventually, well, at least for the time being, it doesn't seem as though that stuff is really going away. Although, I guess time and changes can be very unpredictable. Don't be afraid to go against the trend. Whatever you're passionate about may just be looking for that one pioneer to bring it to the forefront. I guess that's a good way to look at it, and okay, I guess maybe I was like misreading the last thing she said a little bit. Okay. Oops, is it? Okay. And I guess maybe just to end the video off, read me a story, Monika. And let's just have a regular story this time, because why not? I'm not quite in the mood for a scary story right now. So yeah, another one of Monika's sexy bedtime stories. Alright, let's start the story. It happened that a countryman was sowing some hemp seeds in a field where a shallow and some other bird... a shallow. Oh my god, I misread that. Let's start again. It happened that a countryman was sowing some hemp seeds in a field where a swallow and some other birds were hopping about picking up their food. Beware of that man, quoth the swallow. So grumpy. Why, what is he doing? Asked the others. This is hemp seed he is sowing. Be careful to pick up every one of the seeds, or else you will repent it, the swallow replied. The birds paid no heed to the swallow's words, and by the hemp seeds grew and was made into cord, and the cord nets were made. Many birds that had despised the swallow's advice were caught in nets made out of that very hemp. Huh. So essentially, what, like the swallow was saying, yeah, make sure you eat up all those seeds, otherwise it's gonna come back to bite you in the ass. Or, in this case, get you captured. What did I tell you? Said the swallow. The moral of the story is, destroy the seeds of evil before they grow up to be your ruin. Is that real? Well, I think that's a darker way of putting it than how I said it. Because, yeah, I suppose for the birds, the hemp seeds were the literal seeds of evil, but I'm here like, God, man. Here I was thinking like, well, you know, just as I said it, take care of it now, otherwise it's gonna come back to bite you in the ass later, somehow. Yeah, this story didn't really have much of a good outcome now, did it? I wish I could have followed that moral. Yeah, and of course we had to delete you to end the game. You wouldn't have had to go through what you saw. Yes, I wouldn't have been scarred for life almost 6 years ago with what happened to Sayori and, well, damn near all of Act 2 that followed after that. Anyway, I hope you liked the story, Daniel. Sorry for giving you PTSD, but I hope you liked the story. Oh, you. Okay. And of course she's gonna call me frickin' Granddad. You know, because why the hell not? Okay. Well. You know, if I say I love you, I'm only encouraging this behavior. What did I just say? She called me freaking Granddad again! What the f... You're just trying to... Oh my god! Yeah, as soon as I said it, it's like, it just happened. Yeah, you're like, oh, if I say I love you, it's almost as though I'm encouraging this behavior. Like, yes, I want you to keep calling me. What even is this? I love you too, Granddad. God damn it. And that love grows every single day. Damn it. Oh, you know what you're doing with that. You totally know what you're doing. I know. I swear. Okay, thanks for not calling me freaking Granddad again. Alright. So, I'm hoping that the devs will put out the Valentine's Day update soon. Well, not like tomorrow soon, but I mean relatively soon. So, I guess that's what I'm planning on recording next. But yeah, it's kind of difficult to, really predict when these updates are going to go up, and especially now that I don't have as much free time to record anymore. Oops, no, I'm not going to work out. And I'm not going to work either. That's not for another... Yeah, that's not for at least another 12 hours or so. Okay, I'll be going away for a while. Okay, and yep, thanks for not calling me Granddad again. And yeah, just give me that sort of buffer. I'm gonna say a month. And yeah, I'll be going away pretty soon. Well, actually right now, apparently. And yep, I'll be doing my best. And I know you will be. I just wish I didn't have to keep you waiting for so long. But alright. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with whatever else I do. Stay golden, and later, folks.